Hey guys, how's it going? Today I will be talking about what it's like to be a short guy, I guess a small guy, whatever you want to call it. What it's like to be a short guy your whole entire life. Um, so I guess I'll start from the beginning, and I was actually obviously a pretty short guy ever since I was a small kid. It was one of those things that kind of made me stand out. Um, I mean, everybody has those one or that one thing that they are known for in terms of, I guess, a flaw in their physical appearance, something that kids always gravitate towards in terms of something that they can kind of pick on. Whether it be somebody who has freckles, or if you have glasses, or if you have, a stutter, you walk weird. Everyone, when you're a kid, has that kind of, like I said, like a flaw or something that kids can kind of make fun of. Mine was definitely my height. Thank God it wasn't horrible or anything. It was more of like a jokey thing, there's that short kid, nicknames like I remember getting called nicknames in regards to my height. I just forget the names. I don't know, like maybe like Shorty or something. It's funny because when I was in elementary school, um, we'd have to take those class pictures like everyone does. I think that's still a thing now where you have to go into the gymnasium and you take a picture of your whole class, whatever. At least that's what I had to do when I was elementary school. And looking back at those class photos where we'd have to stand in like the pews, and there would be like the front row and then kind of the middle row and then the back row. Um, and I would always be like the smallest kid or like the shortest kid in the whole group. You could always pinpoint where I was. The short blonde kid, I had crazy blonde hair when I was a kid. Like a really bright, almost white like blonde, if that makes sense. It's definitely gotten darker. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have blonde hair for the rest of my life. Which, oddly enough, my dad had blonde hair when he was a kid, and a lot of people who do have blonde hair when they're kids usually grow out of it and then it turns brown. I'm actually happy my hair stayed blonde. You don't see a lot of, blonde people or blonde guys. So, if anything, if my height doesn't make me stand out, my hair makes me stand out as well. Yeah, but oh my god, back to my height. Sorry, I like talk fast sometimes. I get carried away, anyways, and I like stumble my words or like fumble through my words, whatever. You get the idea. So yeah, I was pretty short. Again, when you're in junior high, elementary school, kids can be, pretty they can be pretty horrible, but it's more so because they don't know any better. They don't really think in the sense that, I'm not gonna, call out, that person's flaw because it's gonna make them upset or sad. Kids don't really think that way. They don't really have that. Their, I guess, brains haven't really advanced that far to kind of be more considerate of others. But yeah, I mean, I was always the short kid. I am 5'4", about 120 pounds. When I was in high school, though, I was only 100 pounds, which is crazy. I was like this very thin, gangly creature. Not because I didn't eat. I mean, I was a teenage boy, so I ate like a pig, like all other teenage boys. I mean, huge appetites. I mean, my mom would attest to that. I mean, any moms anywhere who raise teenage boys know that you can't keep food in the fridge long enough before it's devoured. Um, I have a very high metabolism. I still to this day have a high metabolism. Um, Obviously, as I get older, it will probably go down, but I'm very thankful for that because I can pretty much eat whatever I want. I'm a pretty healthy guy, but I can pretty much eat whatever I want and not really gain any weight. I do exercise a lot too, so that helps. But yeah, high school was better. Again, kids, always, called me out on my height, just, shorty, short guy. I was always that short guy. It never bothered me, honestly. I mean, there were guys who were, short as well, if not just a little bit taller than me. Um, but as I reached the adult world, after high school, um, I feel like, I'm trying to think back to the last time that someone kind of made fun of my height. And I don't really recall a time when somebody made fun of my height within the last, few years. Um, yeah, definitely in my adult years, I sometimes forget how small I am until I'm, in a picture with someone. Like the other day, I was at a nightclub and I got my picture taken. And then I saw the picture a couple days later, and I forgot. I genuinely forget how small I am sometimes. Standing beside bigger guys, I'm like half their size. It's really funny looking at how small I am in pictures. Um, and in terms of dating, um, again, I am not straight, so I don't know what it's like to be a short, small, straight guy in the dating world. Um, you always, hear stories, or there's always that stigma, or what's the word I'm looking for? Stereotype that, short guys can't get a girl, and short guys always have a, hard time getting a girl. I mean, I don't know what that's like. I mean, when I was in high school, there were girls hitting on me. I did go out with a few girls in high school. Um, but if I was straight in high school, I wouldn't have had a problem getting a date. Um, but since I'm not straight, I haven't had trouble finding guys to date. If anything, a lot of tall guys, you'd be surprised. Most of the guys I've dated have been tall. I think the tallest guy I dated was 6'4". Um, uh, yeah, like guys seem to be genuinely open. Well, gay guys in general seem to be genuinely open to short guys. I've never had a guy turn me away because of my height. If anything, they really enjoy it. Like I said, I dated more tall guys than short guys. My ideal height, in terms of someone to date, would probably be between 5'4" and 5'8". That's the hot spot for me. Um, but yeah, I mean, and it doesn't help also that I actually have a baby face. So I actually look younger than my age. I'm 28, but I've had people, say, I was in my early 20s, which is a compliment 'cause as you get older, you don't want to look older. You definitely want to, appear younger as you get older, which is the complete opposite when you're, a teenager, you want to look older. I mean, my mom looks young for her age. My sister looks young for her age. My dad, that's a different story. um, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't help that I look young for my age. I have a baby face, and I'm short, and I'm small. So a lot of times, people think I'm in my early 20s. Sometimes in my late teens. I would get my late teens. People would think I was, 19 or 20 when I was probably 25, 24. Um, but yeah, um, I like it. Honestly, I think one of the things I have a problem with is finding clothes that fit me. Um, Being a short guy, I mean, I think that's one of the things I hate about being small and short is that a lot of the clothes in, department stores aren't fitted for smaller guys. There are brands I really enjoy, but a lot of times I just can't wear them because even the size smalls and a lot of the brands still don't fit me. So what I have to do is I have to buy the shirt and then I have to put it in the dryer and the wash, hoping that it will shrink a little bit in the wash and then it will fit me, which is often the case. Sometimes there'll be the rare time where I will find a shirt that is a size small and it will fit me without having to put it in the dryer. Luckily, there are a lot of clothing brands now. I'm finding that they are making size X small, extra small, which is really nice. Um, in terms of pants and jeans, I have a lot better times finding jeans that fit me and pants that fit me. I feel like it's a lot easier. If anything, they are a bit long. But you can easily, or I can easily get them hemmed to fit my height. That isn't a problem. Um, yeah, I mean, honestly, I never really had a problem of being small my whole life as a small, short guy. If anything, I embrace it. And oftentimes, like I said, when I was explaining that picture where, I'm in a picture with someone and, I look back at the picture and I notice how small I am, there are a lot of times I forget how small I am. I don't know if that has to do with my confidence. I'm a very confident guy. Um, I stand, I walk with my chin up, a lot of times I feel like I'm the biggest guy in the world. Um, so I guess that has a lot to do with, me kind of not realizing at times how small I am. But, I enjoy it. There's nothing wrong with it. Do I wish I was taller sometimes? Sure. But, I can't change that, obviously. So you just kind of have to embrace who you are. And I love who I am at the end of the day. I love my flaws, of course. If I didn't have the flaws, then I wouldn't be who I am today. And again, I love who I am today. The flaws make up who that person is, and I love that person, so I wouldn't trade them for anything. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys what it's like to be a short and small guy. For those of you who are curious, and it's, it will get better. It won't get better. It might get better. You're gonna be short your whole life, so you just kind of have to deal with it. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and someone is knocking on my door right now, so I have to go. Bye, guys.